Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger, and last time we learned that the Masamune had Melchior's name engraved, which doesn't make any sense because Melchior's in our time, so why would his name be engraved in it? This sword is the Masamune. How'd you get it? Why would your name be... Yeah, that's a good question. Why is his name engraved on the sword? Ooh, awesome music. It's a long story. Oh, we have time. We have all the time in the world. Do you want to hear the story, right? Yes, we do. See? Of course we won't. Tell us about the Masamune. Wait, what? No! We want to know the story! What the heck, Luca? You just asked about the story, and now you're asking about if we can forge the sword. I mean, that's important too, but try and stay on one topic. Anyway, we need Dreamstone, supposedly. But Dreamstone has been seen for a long time ago. Or since a long time. It's been absent. He doubts we will find the Dreamstone. However, Dreamstone there is a place we can go. There's been a gate open for a while in the prehistoric era. I think 65 million, but 65 million BC or something. And yeah, that old man will tell us the same thing. But anyway, let's go to the only gate we haven't actually visited, that being the prehistoric era. And actually, it's the only, well... It's one of the only areas we haven't seen yet, but for the most part, we've only been in the future, the present, and the Middle Ages. We haven't been any other time, so now we're going to a new era that we haven't seen. So exciting, so awesome. So yeah, Mystic Mountain, sure. We're going back to a long, long time ago, but not in a galaxy far away. At least not yet. Oh, a cliff? Seriously? That's kind of rude. They're all green and scaly. Half human, half dinosaur, an unlikely life form. Oh, wait a minute. The Green Ambler and, well, I guess you haven't seen them, Robo hasn't seen him, but the Green Ambler was essentially the same kind of creature as these guys. No one had a problem with him. Here's the thing, what was the gate, what was this gate attached to anyway? I guess this was attached to the Protodome. Or not, yeah, the Protodome, this gate, so I think, so technically this would be the Protodome, way in the past, the location of the Protodome. I think, because really, yeah, because when you leave the Protodome, you come in as the, you go to the end of the time, so it's the first gate in which you didn't experience directly going to the area. So the other ones you directly went to the area after you went through the gate. Or the area in the past or present or future or whatever. Hey, wait, what? Oh my god, it's the Pasta King! Oh, no, not serious, really. But it's some kind of really strong looking woman. Wearing a fur bikini with a cat looking tail thing. They're after us. And they're not that hard. It's not like these guys are difficult. We killed them quite easily. Their appetites aren't really that hard to beat. But they are human dinosaurs, and ironically, they are battling to take control of the, well, yeah, not really. I was gonna make a Super Mario Bros. Movie reference, but there really wasn't a battle or a battle against that because the dinosaurs just evolved by their own. We're not looking for a fight. Okay, no, stay off Chrono. He's too young for that stuff. Well, I don't know. Chrono's, I think, like 16 or something. What, your name? You're strong. What name? Mega? Huh. Good name. Me. And her name is Ayla, and I'm gonna keep that name for now. She is the strongest character in the game. Ayla likes strong people, so Ayla like Mega. I think she likes you, Mega. You strong too. Ayla respects strong people, men and women. Where have they been keeping her? So the thing about that line is, and it's just enough as it is, but in the original Japanese version, it actually states that Lucas' response is actually, I don't do that kind of thing, or I don't swing that way. Raw boot. I love that, raw boot. But or like I don't swing that way, or I'm not into that. And more suggestive as in that Ayla is bisexual. But even by changing the line, it's still a very suggestive line. And also in the Japanese version, supposedly, I couldn't find it in the original script, but somewhere it mentions that Ayla says something about Marley having a small breast size or something. I don't know, but I don't know where the line is actually said. Love this music as well. So anyway, stone, plenty stones. Here, there, at village, you take plenty. I love the way Ayla talks because it's funny. I mean, it's very primitive language, or primitive English, but it's funny how some of the lines that they made for her. And her theme's pretty cool too. I still say Robos is easily the best theme. Well, Robos or Frogs. Frogs probably is the best, but Robos is easily the second best in my opinion. But yeah, Ayla is another character, but we're not going to use her just yet. We still have to go through a few things before we can use her. So we won't be using her at all until next episode, at the earliest. But yeah, she's actually one of the more fun characters, and she's one that I said I was thinking of. I don't usually use her, but I was thinking of possibly using her. Because usually there's 3 characters I use and possibly another one I exchange. There's like 4 I typically like to use, but Ayla is a really good character. I mean, she is the strongest character in the game, but she can't use magic because she comes from a time that magic didn't exist at this time. So she doesn't know magic, but she still has some pretty good techs, and she has some that she can mix, some double techs and stuff that can mix with some magic. So she's still a pretty good character overall, and I might use her. It depends. Again, typically I use 3 characters, Frog, Robo, and I'm gonna say Frog because we already saw Frog. So Frog, Robo, and Chrono is what I typically use. And then there's one I sometimes exchange with. I sometimes use it. It depends. I'll usually like Frog and Robo for the most of the stuff though. I might use Ayla a lot more though, because I do like Ayla, and I'm probably gonna be switching out with other characters anyway though, because I need to show off some of the techs, and I know I've kind of been sticking with the same kind of characters for the most part, and I will be for a while, but I'll try and switch a little bit here and there. At least if I'm doing like easy battles. I mean, you can switch any time, so it's not like I have to just go with one character the entire way. I can just have, like, you know, if I want Marley out, even if she's weak, I could have her out for a little while and then just switch her back and get someone else. That's what's nice about being able to switch your party at any time. Even though the explanation for why you need a 3-party system is still kind of, or in-game explanation is still kind of, what's the word? Stupid. Thunderstone, not all dinosaurs, you know? Okay, so here's the trading house. This will come into play in tomorrow's video. Basically, you can get, when you battle enemies in this time period, you get petals, fangs, horns, and feathers. And you could trade them for items. So basically, yeah, all the items you can get in this area are via or all the weapons you can get in this area are via or weapons or armor are via the trading house. And there actually are some good items, but that's the thing. Like in terms of the time thing, it's like there's like stone helmets, and those are somehow better than like the metal helmets. Like you would think that automatically all the future stuff will be the most powerful items, but nope. Right now, the primitive stuff is the most powerful. You outsiders, but I like give party. Why? Okay, so that's Kino. The only character besides Ayla in this time period, well, of the humans that has a name. Well, no, there is a few other, one guy who has a name, but it's a really generic name. That won't go into play until later, though, anyway. You can, again, if you have Marley here, I think she actually just started partying. Luca tries not to party, and you can, you know, keep talking to them, or talk to your partners a little bit, they'll say some interesting things. I think at one point, Luca. The thing is that this is basically a drunk scene. There's you'll see pretty soon. Yeah. Okay. Pork soup. The pork soup is actually in the Japanese version. I always like to point out the Japanese differences because it's interesting to see what exactly the original intent was. But it's actually sake, as in a sake alcohol. So yeah, it's not soup. You get drunk. But anyway, Ayla is talking about the battle against the Reptites and how they're fighting to live, and that the strongest. And she's all about strength. Her thing is strength is the strong fight, and the weak, just keep fighting until you die. That's her way of life. And yeah, Luca burped. Cool. Do 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 do. You look for Red Rock. Red Rock, sign of power. Ayla's strongest in Aoka village, so she has the Red Rock. So we have to challenge her in order to win the Red Rock. We're going to challenge her with a soup race, or basically a drinking contest. And it's the same as the one in the fair and how you play, like the one where you press A as fast as you can. But this one is actually is possible to win. Unlike, it's almost impossible to win that one at the fair. Like I got really close. I was one off, and there's almost no way I could press that button any faster unless I had a turbo controller, which wouldn't mean I wouldn't be pressing it. But whatever. Anyway, that's about almost all the time I have, though. So next time we will be recovering from our alcohol-induced party. This has been Making Fun of reminding you to